The NOI that was issued earlier this year on April 21st is part of a larger effort, not only within the Department of Commerce, but within the Obama administration, to take another look at the administration's policies and practices over the last more than 10 years, two decades of involvement dating back to the Clinton administration and the growth of the so-called information highway and the digital economy. Our role in the department is shepherded under something called the Internet Policy Task Force, and it covers innovation and privacy, cybersecurity, copyright rules, and the global free flow of information. The task force, what is it? It's composed of several commerce agencies, the National Telecommunications Information Administration, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, the International Trade Administration, and the Office of the Secretary. The purpose is to, and I'll read this, to reinvigorate the department's historic role in fostering economic growth by supporting policies and practices that support innovation in the digital economy that rests on the Internet's ubiquitous reach globally. During the course of the process, the Policy Task Force conducted a number of listening sessions around the country earlier this year, and from that they developed a plan to hold symposia that began on May 7th with the Privacy Symposium that was held in Washington, D.C. There's another one coming up very soon on cybersecurity, and there will be others later this year. The notice of inquiry came, as I said, came out on April 21st, and what it seeks from stakeholders in the business community, civil society, academia, and governmental agencies is the impact of current privacy laws in the United States and around the world in the information economy. It also seeks to understand whether current privacy laws serve consumer interests and fundamental democratic values. And after analyzing these comments that we received, they're going to be incorporated into an overall report that will be prepared sometime between the end of August and the beginning of September. We're calling it the Green Paper. It's going to be circulated within the administration and then presented to the Office of Science and Technology Policy and the Executive Office of the President. Andrew McLaughlin, who's the Deputy Chief Technology Officer for the administration in that office, is shepherding this, and other government agencies, including Homeland Security, Justice Department, State Department, and others are participating in the deliberations. These are the specific areas of inquiry. What is the privacy framework? What is it going to look like going forward? How do state privacy laws impact existing regulations? How do they affect business? How do international privacy laws and regulations impact global competition, jurisdictional conflicts, which we heard about earlier, and competing legal obligations? How do we make sense of all this, and what shape will the U.S. government's approach take? And what role does the legislature, the U.S. Congress, take? There are a number of bills that have been introduced in the House and Senate governing internet privacy policy and what rules and rights citizens in the United States would have. All of this is being debated. And Peter is up there, and he asked us 2 years ago, he says, when I go to Brussels or to the European Union state, I know who to talk to when I want to talk about data protection. When I come to the United States, I don't know who to go to. So maybe at the conclusion of this review, Peter will have a name of an individual to talk to. These are the outcomes. We've had 1,300 pages of comments coming from a vast array of individuals, corporations, academia. The American Civil Liberties Union, I think their submission ran something on the order of 300 pages. A number of corporations, university professors who are specialists in this field have also contributed. We are in the process of finalizing our outline. This will be done, as I said, by the end of the summer. And you can find out more about this, including seeing all the comments as they were submitted in their entirety by going to ntia.doc.gov. It's interesting reading. There are a number of different proposals underway, and I urge you to take a look at it. And thank you very much.